Thank you. Thank you. Man, I've had one cup of coffee. I've been up since 3 a.m. Thank you for the happy 100. I went to bed last night or this morning at 3 a.m. and got up at 6:30 this morning. So a little off. Yeah, I know. Went to Vegas. Uh, was at the Westgate Sports Book for a couple hours. Um, Great sports book, largest in Vegas, top five in the United States. Um, had an absolute blast. Watched some soccer. Actually enjoyed watching Manchester United against. God, I can't remember. I want to say Liverpool, but I don't think that was the right team. Um, but had a blast watching the match. It was fun. It was absolutely fun. Um, while I was there, had some bets that I placed and wanted to do a bet recap because why not? It'll give everybody some very nice fodder material to talk about. Bets that I placed, and these again, I betted like $5, nothing extravagant, nothing huge, nothing life changing, but I wanted to put some money down and just to have some fun. So each one of these are $5, except for the very last one. I had to do $10 because I wouldn't do $5 on day-to-day games. So here we go. Brooklyn Nets to win the NBA championship. So I figured that was a decent bet with everything. Matt Chapman to win the AL MVP, which was completely left field. And then I did something really strange that doesn't happen very often. Jacob DeGrom for the National League MVP. It's not very often that a pitcher wins National League or wins an MVP, but the way he's pitching up to now, you'd have a hard time with batters going down left and right with injury and saying that you've got a guy that could not win or would have a hard time winning the MVP. I chose the Braves, not the Mets, to win the National League pennant. So Herman, I chose Braves. I chose Russell Wilson, not Pat Mahomes. What's up? What's up? What's up, Dan? Sorry, I'm not awake yet this morning, or not awake 100%. Russell Wilson to win the MVP, not Mahomes, and then the Seahawks to win the NFC Championship, not the Chiefs. I wanted to do something and stretch it a little. I didn't want to put a $5 bet down on the typical. I wanted to get somebody that would have a different chance if something were to happen. Who's a great quarterback that could take advantage of situations. If Kansas City goes down, it leaves the door open for the Seahawks. So I went ahead and did that. Plus the odds were at least, I think it was like 20-1 or 18-1 for the Seahawks, and in the same range for Russell Wilson. So it'd be a halfway decent payout. I did doubt, of course, at Homer. I did the Cowboys to win the division, and then the day game was the Mets to beat the Orioles, which that actually happened. So I've got to reach out to the sports book and send them my betting ticket so that I could get my money back. So those were the bets that I placed. Nothing earth shattering or nothing really other than Chapman to win the AL MVP and DeGrom to win the NL MVP. I figured the rest of it were at least reasonably thought. Um, had a blast. Had gluten-free pizza. Absolutely loved it. Highlights were we broke even thereabouts, but we didn't take a lot of money with this. It was more of the experience with the peoples. Vegas. We stayed at the Paris. Paris was a very nice hotel, although the AC couldn't keep up. I mean, you'd leave for the day and then come back and the room would be hot. So that wasn't that much fun. Um, we did a lot of just hanging out and relaxing. Um, didn't visit the Raiders Stadium. Didn't visit um, uh, any of the stadiums, but they are building a basketball stadium, which is very interesting. They over the next year or so, they're making a big push to get a basketball team there. So watch that on the back burners of a team moving towards Las Vegas. I mean, they've already got hockey, they already got NFL. Why not have a basketball team? So get ready for that. Get ready to hear select news about that. And they expect that to go through. I talked to a bunch of people there, and they expect to get a basketball team. So let's see. Uh, Thinking about going and doing consignments of cards. And actually, I've actually had a couple people reach out to me. So looks like I'm going to go that route. What that's going to look like over the next 3 to 6 months, I don't know, but should be a lot of fun to add that to the repertoire, or the another bullet into the gun, so to speak. Um, Topps update information is out, which Series 2 isn't even here yet, and update information is already out. It's not even time for call ups or anything like that. So very a little premature in my book, but I guess the earlier you can get your information out there and get people to start thinking about it. The really cool, duly noted, is they're bringing back Topps Black Gold. Now, if you remember in the 90s, they did the Topps Black Gold cards as an insert in pretty much everything. And they went with the same old design as the regular Topps, or as the old school Black Topps Gold. They're super cool. They are super, super cool to see in the modern day. They also are doing cards that never were, and all-star sleeve relics. So all-star sleeve patch in a relic card. So that'll be really, really interesting to see those three inserts and update. So a completely different product than what 2020 update was. I'll enjoy it when it comes out. It'll be an interesting rip. It'll be an interesting sales, because it's going to be a typical normal update, but with some really, really cool and really, really different inserts. That's going to be nice. Bowman Baseball Retail 24 pack is out, which is 12 packs. 12 cards per pack, 24 packs per box, 288 cards with a green parallel card inserted into it. What I was thinking is I'm not even going to open any Bowman. I'm not even going to look for Bowman Chrome. I'm going to go to the checklist before the Dallas Card Show, and I'll probably pick up all my Bowman Chrome or first Bowman Chromes there at the Dallas Card Show and see if I can get them at a reasonably low price from all the breakers, just looking for the hits. And if that doesn't work, I'm going to grab them from sport lots here in the next 2 or 3 weeks when the price drives down. It just seems to be a lot easier to shake down the Bowman Chrome first that way than to open up product. And, I've got 2 boxes of Bowman here that I can just throw out on Facebook. So I don't think I'm going to be opening up any baseball Bowman, unless I might at some point, if the prices come down, open up a box of that retail that's out. But highly unlikely. Let's see what else is going on. What else? Oh yeah. So I did say yesterday that the Power Seller program was ending, which I'm very disappointed in, because the Power Seller program's been on for eBay's Power Seller program ends on June 30th after 20 years. And eBay has spent this time really growing its following and its community on the Power Seller program. And I'm kind of disappointed. I'm kind of, are they gonna? Yes, are they gonna do top? Are they forcing people to go to a top rated seller, or have people? You all right, Diego? You all right, Diego? Appreciate you joining. Thank you. Happy 100. Thank you. Thank you. Um, I'm kind of disappointed because there's a lot of power sellers out there. I'm included, that are just, they're leaving them out in a lurch. Was Fluff as a power seller? I was doing like 10 sales a month or less. I understand, Bo, but I'll give you I'll give you some reasons why I'm disappointed in it. Okay, so here's the stats of what you need to be a top rated seller. Okay, so 90 days active, 100 transactions, and $1,000 in sales in the past 12 months. Okay, uh, that's easy, no problem whatsoever. Defect rate 5%. Okay, I'm at 4%, or 0.5%. Excuse me, 0.5%. I'm at 0.4%. Cases closed 0.3%. I'm at 0%. Okay, late shipment 3%. I'm at 0%. And here's the kicker. Here's what really gets my goat is tracking loaded. Okay. Before eBay PWE, we were all sending everything out as stamps. Okay. So there was no tracking that you could use. It was a stamp. So my tracking loaded percentage is point is 7%. Well, they want 5%. So only because of PWE and only after a couple of months will that number be driven down. But for somebody who doesn't do eBay PWE with tracking, they'll never reach power seller status because there's no tracking information to put on a stamped envelope. Or if you go to a stamped envelope from PWE, you'll never reach that status. So I understand why they're doing it. I don't 100% necessarily agree with it, but it is what it is. I figure by June 20th, I should be an eBay top rated seller, but that's a month in between May and June. May through June that I'm not, or through, yeah, June. Yeah, I see. That's Herman. Congratulations. It's going to take me a while to keep driving that number down because I did so many PWEs, or so many without stamps or without tracking to begin with. So somebody who's jumping in, it'll be easier for them to get top rated status, other than somebody that just did stamps to begin with. It's me whining about the little things. I'm complaining about something that over time will fix itself. I've been buying from eBay for years and trusting Power Seller. I was happy that I got Power Seller status. They also now say that you can get a certificate, Power Seller certificate. That got pulled down because somebody broke the website because so many people went to go get the certificate. So now nobody can get the certificate until a couple of days after they fixed the web server. Anyway, again, first world problems. Yeah. Another thing about eBay, I don't know if anybody's noticed or not, but the new eBay recommended specifics is an absolute nightmare. It won't let you save with. It won't let you save without one of the conditions. So you're going to be able, you're going to have a condition of mint, near mint, very good, good, before it will let you save a um, listing. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. You're forcing me to put a condition on a card when, for me, I don't know. Yeah, yeah. Add recommended item specifics. I don't know if they're gonna stop letting you, or letting those relist, or you're gonna have to go through 1,000 or 3,161 items and add and recommend item specifics. And the kicker is new and used, and then what the card is. Again, my eye's not the best in the world on condition of cards, so I'm gonna have to put every single card at very good, and it's gonna hurt the the rating of the card. I'm still gonna put please see photo for condition of the card, but I'm gonna have to put very good on there, because if I put anything better, it's gonna lead to the ability to have returns. So I, I don't, but some of the new ones are graded. It's now got features, which is a pain in the butt, because you can't just click on the bottom of with the blue highlighted features and hit save, because it won't save. You've got to type in your own and then hit save. It won't let you just auto fill something in. Manufacturer is going to be required. Card condition is going to be required. They have card name on there, and they want you to name the card. Well, the recommendation is the name of the player. Well, you've already got name of player forced to be listed in two other places on the listing: title and athlete. So now you've got title, athlete, and name of the card that you're going to have to add the player's name. That makes no sense whatsoever. Um, Autograph authenticated, language, set. You're going to have to put in what set it's from. Think about all of the stupid variations you could have for Bowman or Finest. There's just no, everything on there is subjective. There's no standard. It's an absolute nightmare. I tried to do 5 yesterday, and I wanted to put a bullet through the computer, because it was I couldn't believe it. Brand new, unseen, like new, near mint, very good, might be near mint, but I'm not going to say. That's pretty good. There you go, Bo. But I'm going to put everything at very good, and not because my feeling is, if I put like new or mint or anything a brand new, you're just opening yourself up for returns, and I'm not going to do it. Yeah, brand new is sealed. Yeah, but I'm probably not going to put any more unopened wax on eBay. I'm probably going to put all my unopened stuff on Facebook Marketplace. The fees are too high on eBay, and shipping's too high. It costs me too much money to put it on eBay right now. So when I get top rated seller status, maybe if the percentages come down, but right now I'm there's too much of a chunk of profit being taken from eBay on unopened or sealed wax. Excuse me. So those are my rants about eBay. Again, first world problems. Wah, get an ambulance. All that entails. All right. So some fun. The NFL schedule came out last night. Yeah. Ooh, my slabs. Let me write that down. I didn't think about that, Herman. I probably should have. Thank you. So NFL schedule came out yesterday, opening up with again the Eagles and the Cowboys, or excuse me, the Cowboys and the Bucks on September 9th, Thursday. Cowboys and Bucks, well, that should be interesting. You've got Eagles, Cowboys, and Falcons, according to the NFL, that has the talk to your boy John. I was just texting him right before the show, and he sent me a text back. So I've got a text that I gotta reply back to. But Eagles, Cowboys, and Falcons, according to the NFL, has or CBS Sports, excuse me, that have the easiest schedule. Steelers, Ravens, and Bears have the hardest. Yeah, Steelers, Ravens, Bears don't have to face the Bucks this year, so I guess they're considering the NFC worst to be the worst division again. I don't think so. I think the division's going to be a little bit harder with everybody getting healthy and everybody patching their holes. So I don't see how that could be the easiest schedule. So, but what's really interesting is week 4. You've got Bucks Pats on week 4 on Sunday night. So Brady going back to the Patriots, which will be very, very interesting to see his reception there. Of course, it'll be all about that whole Sunday night football game will be completely. That's true. That's because they picked wrong. We've had that discussion. Thanksgiving Day is going to be very interesting. We got 3 games on Thanksgiving Day, which is nice. The Bears will be at Lions. It will be at the Lions, which is will be a very cool game. Always a cool game to watch Lions and division rival on Thanksgiving Day. The noontime game is going to be Raiders at Cowboys. So I'll be torn because I like both the Raiders and the Cowboys, but it's going to be Cowboys always the first love, but loving both Raiders and Cowboys, that'll be nice to watch. And then the night game is going to be the Bills at the Saints, which should be a very interesting game with Breeze being retired, and they'll probably have a Drew Brees. Breeze will probably, with the Breeze retirement, it will probably be a love fest with Drew that night. So we all think the Bears will go 3-13. They'll start 5-1, give us hope, and then drop 7. Isn't that the truth? That's the absolute truth. Well, it's 8-8. There's an extra game, so yeah, you can't go 8-8 anymore. And then Christmas Day, Broncos and Packers and Colts in Arizona. That'll be nice. Browns will be at Packers and Colts will be at Arizona. Christmas Day games are always fun. Again, 17 games this year. February 13th is the Super Bowl. That will be very, very interesting to see. Yeah, it'll take me a while to get used to. It'll be very interesting to see the Super Bowl on February 13th with Valentine's Day being the 14th, which means the 12th, February 12th, will be a huge Valentine's date night. So make 100% sure that if you are going to have Valentine's with your significant other, that you start planning now, because no one's going to be doing reservations for the 14th during the Super Bowl. Just a note for those of you who have significant long-term or any significant other. So just a note, put it on your calendar, plan early, and know that February 13th is Super Bowl Sunday, which means the 12th, all of the restaurants are going to be absolutely packed. All right. So other small notes, very, very small notes. Tom Brady's first touchdown pass, that ball's going to go to auction. It's going to go to Heritage, if I remember right. So we'll get a huge memorabilia, interesting boost here in the next upcoming couple of weeks. We've also got the Washington football team or the Washington Wolves. They expect to change that name. I kind of like it. It's getting used to me, or it's wearing on me. I kind of dig it. The Washington Wolves, it rolls off the tongue pretty good. It's a heck of a lot better than the Washington football team, but they will always be the Deadskins to me. So the Deadskins will be full capacity this year at their stadium. So Washington, D.C. at full capacity for the Deadskins game. Very interesting. Very interesting. And a note for Caitlin Herman, 2021 GPK checklist is out. So get that checklist out to her. That actually came out early. It came out last week while I was out of town. It came out on the 7th. So get ready for that. That checklist is out. Very interesting news and note. Huge breaking news by TMZ. Huge breaking news by TMZ. Tom Brady signed card with real diamonds pulled. Breaking news. Breaking news. Yes, no more Cowboys and Indians. Tom Brady signed card with real diamonds were pulled. The product was called 2020 Flawless Football. Yeah, I'm just going to leave that there. Because that's just one of the dumbest. No, and other news organizations pick this up. I'm going to need more coffee for that one because that's just stupid. All right. Yes, that's stupid. That's just stupid. That was actually a big, huge, bold letters on TMZ's website. It came over 3 or 4 times on my Google alerts. Come on, man. You've got to be kidding me. All right. So, let her rip last night. We had Tracy Hackler on for 10 minutes. Actually, probably more like 5 to 7. That was insanely cool. I got to learn a little bit about Chronicles. A couple of the tidbits that I learned, Panini actually uses Chronicles inserts as a test run for their popularity for new and upcoming product. Kind of felt that was true, but he actually said that. A really interesting tidbit is when Tracy goes to take pictures for the media for the press releases, he's not 100% sure if the product's actually going to be in, or what he's taking pictures of is actually going to be in the sets. So that was a very funny note that I really, really liked. What was another? There was another one that just kind of blew me away. Try balloon to see if it was standalone. A very rookie-centric product, which I didn't know. Proving testing grounds. And then the product managers I asked him, how do they know how do they decide what's going to be in the sets? And he said the product managers just sometimes throw it up against the wall and see what sticks. There were Chronicles was a very, very cool pool. I mean, where are my notes from last night? I can't rank it, but it was like 60 to 70% insert cards. It was crazy. Go watch the episode and watch the inserts that were opened up. The luminance, the Panini football, the absolute, the brand new for this year was Panini Prism Black football. Sexy, very sexy, very, very sexy product. Get ready for Panini Prism Black. as an insert. Uh, if you think of a Panini Prism card, the inside of the card is black, and then the outer band is the band is the parallel. So you've got silver as a border, black on the inside, and then on the outside you had like green, blue, orange, purple, gold. I think that was it, but just a very, very sexy card. We couldn't believe it. We pulled some Panini Crown. Uh, we pulled a Panini Crown silhouette. Oh my gosh, that card was so hot. It was a patch card with just a 3-color scene patch of the Chargers. So beautiful. Absolutely so beautiful. And we gave away a lot of cards. A lot of cards last night. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. I know that some of y'all don't watch Let Her Rip live. Go and watch the replay. It's really, really cool. Tracy was at a spring football game, so that was really cool. He actually took time to. What's up, Jeff? What's up, Jeff? Looking forward to being on Hobby Hotline with you Saturday. Was just talking about Let Her Rip last night. About to start talking about Hobby Hotline. He was at a spring football game, but took about 10 minutes or about 5 minutes to talk to us, maybe 7. Was really cool that he actually did that, especially with all the craziness going around with Panini and Target and all the retail and all that entails. For him to take a couple of minutes, it was very, very nice of him to do. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. He'll probably be on again at some point next month. I'm trying to schedule Topps. I'm trying to schedule Onyx. We're trying to see. We're going to go live at the Dallas Card Show, so that should be fun. Next week, what are we opening? Oh, next week we're opening Topps Formula One Chrome Racing. So I cannot wait to open up that product. That's going to be really cool to open up. We've got some really cool other stuff from Topps. We got some really cool other stuff from Panini. Again, Leaf, Onyx. Waiting for Upper Deck to send their stuff. As soon as they send stuff, we'll do an Upper Deck episode. But a lot of fun being had with Let Her Rip. A lot of fun being had. So it's me and Jeff and Chris this weekend on Hobby Hotline live Saturday morning at 10 a.m. Pacific. I will be engineering. You've got Jeff and Chris Harris. It's going to be absolutely a blast, but it'll be Jeff and I aggravating one another, and as much aggravation as I can give Chris without him blowing his top. So that will be fun. That will be a lot of fun. I love stirring that pot. Just going to be a lot of fun. If you can attend, great. If not, subscribe, watch it later. Again, lunch Saturday. I'm looking over at my other notes to see Nick Zellum lunch upcoming. I got a lot to do today. Let's see what I'll have today or tomorrow for you. Hopefully, I'll have some information on bots from you or for you. I'm going to have a good discussion later today about bots with a couple of people. Love when you're in control in the ones and twos. Love it. Love it. Love it. So, again, it will be, if you want to join Hobby Hotline, I'm going to let everybody on. I don't care. Going to be a lot of fun. Going to be a lot of fun. That's it. That's all I had. I've still got a ton, probably about 50 different notes to read on news. That's the next thing that I'm going to do, and then have breakfast. But if you have any topics that you want me to throw out there, then let me know. I'll be happy to do them. I just realized I've got a lot of space here. There we go. Now I don't look as short as I normally do. So just realize that. It'll tell you how I need about this can be a 3-cup of coffee day, a 3-cup of coffee day. So support your local LCSs. If you have any topics, let me know. I'll be more than happy to research them. Thank you very much for your support. I greatly appreciate the conversation in the comments. Like and subscribe. That way you'll know if I'm going on at 8 o'clock or if I'm going on a little early. Typically, I like to go on at around 8 o'clock and try to hold it to 30 minutes. I've been going on 5 minutes later, so you'll get that notification of when I start. It's mainly because of coffee. I go make another cup of coffee, so I'm working on my second one. That's what I got. Have any prayer requests, let me know. Support your local LCSs. If you like the content, hit the like, subscribe button down at the bottom. And thank you all for your support. It's greatly appreciated, and I appreciate the interaction. Thanks, and y'all have a fantastic day.